when we look at the number of cases, we're talking about 1,000 since 5 weeks. That's a lot. It's a never-ending plateau. So we know that you don't want to close schools, and now that there are 3 regions that are not doing super well for now, maybe like other regions will not do super well in the next few days. Who knows? What can be done?
Well, I think if I may start with that one, is that I think there is the chance that we have in this second wave is to look at it by region, as you just said. If we look at what happened in Montreal, just the sole island of Montreal has been doing very well in the last few weeks. And the cases went from, and I'm limiting my comments to cases, but from 400, 300, and now we are in the low 200. That's very good news. The reason when we look at Greater Montreal or the CMM is that we have 2 regions that have some difficulties, La Naudière and Montérégie. But if you had the same decrease that you had in Montreal, on the island, you had probably a situation from CMM that could, and this is the way we look at it, would have a trend for 2 weeks in a row. That would be very good. So I'm encouraged when we look at it by region. The second region is Quebec City. Remember how Quebec City had a difficult beginning of the month of October. And now if you look at the last 2 weeks, the number in Quebec and a little bit in Chaudière-Appalaches, when you merge them together, they have done, I would say, fairly well in the last few days. So, yes, we look at the plateau for Quebec, but Montreal and Quebec have decreased substantially, but unfortunately, Saguenay, Lac-Saint-Jean, Mauricie, centre du Québec, and I said Montérégie, have increased and have annulled the effect of the positive. So to me, it's a plateau for Quebec, but it's very good news for our 2 main regions. So I think and maybe the message is very simple. Let's do in those regions, Saguenay, Lac-Saint-Jean, Mauricie, centre du Québec, and Montérégie, the same effort that have been done, and I think we'll be all right. That's a very simple message. We don't need to change anything, but we just need to do the same thing that was done. Stay at home, just go for essential, go to school, go to work, but go back home. And I think the month of November would have some very good result. But I think we have to look at it by region. And that's the reason I know those graphs are very small, but we have now those graphs on our website. And I think that will give you a very nice picture of the situation by region. I think that's encouraging.